Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl. Let me see where I'm gonna go so I don't have no glare. It's me, guys. It's your girl. You can go over here. I see these birds and the sun is blocked a little bit. How y'all doing? I hope your week going good. Hope your day's going well, and all that jazz. All right, so let's hop into it. I got about an hour of wind downtown before my son comes from his aunt's house. But yeah, y'all, so let's get into it. I wanted to talk about the collective consciousness and unity consciousness, the collective consciousness of this realm that we're living in. So, sidebar, y'all, as much as I wanted a tree and shit and all this shit in my backyard, yeah, I don't like bugs, so it's like you gotta take one. You can't have both. Like, you want a tree and you want a backyard, then you're gonna have bugs everywhere. So just hopping everywhere, just bugs just hopping all over the place. But I wanted to, so the unity consciousness, collective consciousness, unity and collective consciousness. So whenever you think something, it goes into the ethers, right? It goes into a little like storage in the universe, the universal storage, let's call it the universal storage, right? So in the universal storage is where all your thoughts, ideas, pain, all of that stuff is up there in that like the cloud, okay? So how how all your info and everything is saved to the cloud, it's the same way with your consciousness, and the consciousness of all people goes to the specific place, right? So when your thoughts are mostly negative, they're going into the collective consciousness, and someone or a group of people will be affected. Let me give you an example, right? There's a lot of people who wish the world would end. A lot of people that want to manifest the world ending, but there is no direction in that manifestation. It's either I want the world to end because I'm tired of my life, I'm tired of the politics and bullshit that's going on, you're tired of this, you're fed up with this, so you want the world to end. So just think of how many people are thinking these same thoughts. Yeah, I came around back so I can have peace, and there's somebody walking their little dog loud and shit on their phone. It's like I be trying to find peace in the most, like, I'm gonna need a farm out in the middle of nowhere, like, seriously. But anyway, when a lot of people are thinking the same things, it begins to manifest. And people will be like, oh, the Bible, the biblical prophecy is coming to pass. No, it's a bunch of people wishing and hoping that the world end. And so that begins to manifest. It manifests in wars. It manifests in famine. It manifests in drought. It manifests in famine is drought, but whatever. It manifests as the oceans being poisoned. It manifests as the trees being cut down. It manifests in a whole lot of ways. So if there is thousands, millions of people wishing that the world will end, it will manifest in certain ways. And lots of people will lose their lives because of a lot of people wanting the world to end, because of their personal circumstance, because of the government, because of whatever reason you want the world to end. There's a lot of people wishing death on people. It's a lot of people. I'm one of them. I've done it. I've definitely atoned for it and asked for forgiveness because that's not under my control. Because we're a lot of hurt beings. There's a lot of hurt people out here, and instead of working on the reasons why they're hurt, they project that energy out into the world. I know, because I was one of them. And I'm trying not to be that person. I'm not saying you can't have negative thoughts, because that's a part of the human experience, but it's how you're concentrating, or how long you sit with those thoughts. Like, how long are you wishing that the world end? How long are you constantly wishing death on people? How long or how many times have you asked for revenge, or you want to take out revenge on somebody, and you want to be in your lower energy? So just imagine if a large part of the population is thinking the same way, then it's going to get manifested in some way, shape, or form. That's why they say words are spells, because if you aren't careful what you're saying, you can bring it into fruition. So there's this artist that I listen to. Her name is Tenariel. If y'all, woo, that's like my female crush, y'all. Like, Tenariel is so freaking attractive. It's crazy. But she said in one of her interviews that she had to be careful about what she was singing about, because she noticed that it started to manifest in her reality. And I was like, yeah, because it does. It truly does manifest in your reality. That's why I have a balance on the music I listen to. I don't really listen to a lot of the classic like R&B. I know it. If somebody is playing it, I'm probably going to sing along to it because it's brainwashed in my head. But in the past 10 years, I have been reprogramming some of that music. Started listening to higher vibrational music. There's a playlist on my channel if you want to check it out. I'll be updating it every so often on just music and videos that I be tuning into to keep my vibration as high as possible. So if you're constantly listening to certain music, if you're constantly attracting yourself to certain shows, like it's a lot of my coworkers that watch true crime drama. I'm not saying you cannot watch or indulge in any of these things. What I'm saying to you is how much of it is being downloaded into your consciousness. That's what I mean. So if you're watching true crime 8 hours a day, every single day, or 6 hours a day, every single day, you're manifesting things coming into your reality. So if you have problems at home, and it don't have to be as major, like, oh, you're not about to go ahead and get killed. It could be subtle. You could be having issues with your family members, issues with your friends, and you're like, damn, why all of a sudden it seems like things are just falling around, my relationships, this, that, and the third. It's because you manifested it by what you watch and what you listen to. If you constantly listen to breakup songs and you're in a relationship, then you're going to manifest the end of your relationship. If you're listening to breakup songs and you want a relationship, you're not going to get a healthy one because you're listening to constant breakup and heartbreak songs. You see what I'm saying? If you're listening to I bust the windows out your car, you're going to manifest that type of energy. And it will come so subtle that you wouldn't even notice it. You won't even notice it because it's so subtle. And it sometimes, and it ain't even, you ain't even going to question it until it keep happening over and over and over again. And then maybe your brain will be like, yo, why the hell is the same stuff keep happening to me all the time? Because you're manifesting it with your mouth, with your actions, the things that you're doing. You're literally bringing it into fruition. It is called the collective consciousness. So whatever you putting out in the world is going into the cloud of consciousness. In some way, some shape, form, more people is on that consciousness. And so it manifests into reality. So you have to change people, places, and things that you're doing. If you want to still listen to the music of the old timeline, then balance it with the music of the new timeline. Like, I listen to Iniko, Iniko. I listen to Lava, I think it's Laava or Lavva, however she spell it. I listen to Free Soul. That's Lava's husband. Who else? Spiritual Tony. It's so many, y'all. It's so many I be listening to. Coax Marie. as far as affirmations. Her I'm gonna spell it because I know my accent be fucking shit up. So her is COAXMARIE, Coax Marie, or I'm probably butchering her name. That's somebody else I listen to on an almost daily basis. But her affirmations. Who else? Her name is Toni. What's her name? TONI. I forgot her last name, but if you look up, let me see, if I could think of something off the top of my head. Her Birthmark or Birthprint. That's one of Toni's affirmational songs that are one of my favorite ones. But I'm saying all this to say I'm leaving out so many because I listen to so many different artists that's not just R&B. Like Tenario is R&B, but it's like it's a different, like a Sade R&B mixed with like pop dance. Like it's just a different type of music. If you want to go check it out, y'all can go check out any of them artists that I just named. And I was always searching for, like, I like to dance, I told you this before, so me finding artists that have spiritual essence and they still rapping or singing on trap beats, so I can still shake my ass and dance and get up on my pole while I'm singing aspirational music or affirmations music. It's this one that Coax Marie has, and it's like, I'm not perfect, but I'm divine. When I tell y'all, I cry every time. It's only about 3 minutes or less. It's like, I know I'm not perfect, but I am divine. What it say? I know I'm not perfect, but I am divine. That one right there, y'all, that one had me be crying. Like, I be ready to cry, like, every time I listen to that one. So that's, like, one of my favorite affirmational, like, affirmational, because I keep switching the words up, affirmational songs. So anyway, I said all this to say that if you better your thoughts and you change or balance out, because I still listen, like, Cardi is my spirit animal. Like, when I need to channel some energy to cuss your ass the fuck out, it's Cardi B, it's Kali Ma, Kali Ma. So yeah, that's on my playlist too, I believe. That's another rant, ritual, whatever you want to call it. Kat, did you just put this on my damn pants, on my skirt? With your dirty paws. Anyway, y'all. So the more you get out of those type of feelings, negative thoughts, emotions, transitioning, transmuting by listening to different music, going outside, putting your feet in some grass, taking spiritual baths. I probably take spiritual baths too much, but I feel like I need to constantly cleanse because I have to constantly face people and they constantly projecting their energies onto me. And for me to stay in my center and my groundedness, I take spiritual baths almost every single day. I'm trying to get it down to maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but it's like I'm getting ready to go. Matter of fact, did I put my water? Yeah, I put my water in the freezer already. But that's something, like, I take spiritual cleansing baths almost every single day to try to clear out whatever touched me, whatever energy projected onto me, whoever's sending me negative energy in the ethers, because people sitting around doing that instead of working on themselves. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. So just be careful with your thoughts and try to listen to some different music. Balance your music choices out, because what you are listening to, you are manifesting. The words that you speak out your mouth, you are manifesting. Especially when you say it with anger, you're manifesting. Maybe people would be more nicer if they were working on themselves and watching the things that they listen to and have a balance. I'm not saying you can't listen to no rap, even though I'm not listening to a lot of that trash rap. Like, when I tell y'all, the only major rap person I listen to right now is Cardi B. It's Cardi B. And I haven't even listened to her album and probably maybe a few weeks or so. I don't know, because I listen to more of the other music than I listen to rap and that regular R&B trash. Like, I swear to God, yeah, every time I hear an R&B song, I make up my own lyrics of how I could have did it without having to sing it, like, maybe I'll do that in another video, because I stay remixing these people's songs, because I can't stand to hear that shit. Like, I cannot stand to hear certain R&B music, yo. Oh my god, yeah. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video. This video already getting too long. Unity consciousness, everybody coming together. There is no separation, because God and God has created all of us, okay? Black people want to be like, they're here first. Europeans want to say they're here first. From India, people want to say they here first. Africans say they here first. Everybody want to be first, but nobody want to come together. Look at the same continent, the same continent. Africa, the continent won't come together. Asia, certain countries and continents won't come together. They all speak 1,000,001 different languages. They just won't come together. We need to come together. It's unity consciousness, where everybody can accept everybody for who they are, because most of us suffer under the same people that's running the world. The top people that's running the world, they don't care about a lot of us. So for all of us to be down here fighting and going back and forth of who was first, who had the tech first, who was the smartest first, who conquered first, who had the information first, who was the smartest race, who was the best race, who is the, like, all of this shit, they do this shit to cause separation, because whenever we come together, then we go against them. That's what they don't want. They don't want us against them. So they keep us separated by putting us in all of these different categories to make us fight each other, when the whole time we so mixed up that nobody is an original. Everybody won't be an original. A lot of people ain't no original. A lot of people on lands that's not theirs, that got conquered. A lot of people are mixed up with so many different cultures from ancestors mixing for hundreds of years. So why don't we all put that shit to rest and come together and go against the people we need to go against to change the goddamn the world. The world needs to be changed. The paradigm needs to shift. And we can't do that if we all against each other. So that's what I mean when I say unity consciousness. Once you shift your mindset to be like, you know what, God created all of us. The Creator created all of us. There is no I'm first, you first, he first. We all are one. That's why sometimes when you think of something, it might come out. I've had many thoughts in my brain that didn't even leave out my mouth, that I've seen other people do, say, talk about, different cultures, all that. Because we're all connected. So let me get up off of here. I'm done with this one. Let me see if I have anything else. Y'all, I don't know. I got my little witchy skirt on today, y'all, because I wanted to be, let me see, in this damn kitchen. Let me go downstairs real quick, because I had my little, I'll leave this up here. I had my little outfit on, and this video was not supposed to be that long. I can run down the steps. I could not run down the steps a couple months ago. Let me tell you all that. I could not run down the steps just a couple months ago. Let me see if I can prop this up. It ain't nowhere, yo. It ain't nowhere. All right. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to get this up here, right, so you can kind of see, I guess. You can see it. A little witchy skirt on. It got the 5-pointed star and stuff on there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I hope y'all can see it. But anyway, let me go. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. Deuces.